how to get business credit for side hustles. Do you need $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 for your side hustle to really take it to the next level? Well, I know some secret ways to take that side hustle to $1 million business in weeks, not years. And I'm gonna share with you all of the secrets in this video. Let's go.
Noel. Yeah, she can fix that. If you gotta get it done, no, you need to do it better. Well, she can fix that. Yeah, she can fix that. Investment to get back, trying to get a big stack. She can fix that. Let's fix that.
I'm gonna share with you the easiest ways to turn that side hustle into a legit business so that it qualifies for business funding. I'm gonna share with you the secret ways to get double the funding that people normally get for their businesses. I'm gonna share with you the biggest trap that you need to avoid when applying for business funding.
First things first, if you want more money for your business, you're gonna need a business checking account. North One offers business checking accounts that you can get set up in less than 3 minutes, and you can do it all online.
All you do, you open up your browser. You're gonna type in North One, very simple. You're going to then log in and register an account, opening a new account. As you can see, I'm clicking here. I'm showing you different ways on how you can easily open a new account for yourself and for your business. Your business is going to have to be registered with your state, your Secretary of State, because you actually need a business. Once you have your account all set up, you will see that having a business checking account with North One is amazing and simple. You can actually integrate all of your different merchant processing accounts. For example, if you have PayPal or Stripe, you can integrate that into the account, and those deposits will go directly into your North One account, and then you will not only have statements from your merchant processor like PayPal, Square, or Stripe, you'll also have business checking account statements from North One that you can just pull down digitally. You can just download them, create a PDF of them, and now you have all of your statements in one place.
Check out the link below at North One and get your business checking account today. This way you can use your business checking account statements, and many lenders will lend to you with just that information. Get your business checking account today with North One and get this debit card that you can use anywhere in the United States absolutely free. Now back to this video.
There are so many benefits when it comes to having your own business. You basically can have unlimited income. You can make your own schedule and set your own hours. Being an entrepreneur really allows you to be free. You can have time freedom. You can have the freedom to work with the clients and do the services and sell the products that you want to sell. It has changed my life. When I worked full time, I had to go to the office when they told me to. I had to leave when they told me to, and they controlled my income. But when I became self-employed, when I became an entrepreneur, I was able to control my own destiny. I could work when I wanted to, and I could make as much money as I wanted to. There was no cap on how much money I could make. If I decided to work all the time and make a lot of money, then I could do that. And if I wanted to just take some time off and chill and do what I wanted to do with my family, I was able to do that without having to ask for someone's permission, ask for time off, or worry about losing my job. When you have a business and you create a successful business that can run without you, you literally can even take time off without the business falling apart. You just can't do that when you have a job. So becoming an entrepreneur, building a real business is what's really gonna change your life and take you to the next level. So let's talk about how you get that done. First thing that you need to do when you are taking your side hustle and turning it into a real business is you must set up a business. You need to get your business registered with the Secretary of State. In other words, you need to file for an LLC, a limited liability company, or turn it into a corporation like a C Corp or an S Corp. Now, I am not an attorney or a tax professional, so I'm not going to advise you on which type of entity you should get. But for the record, when I started my business, I got a simple LLC. It cost me just a couple of $100s, and it really does protect you and offer you so many benefits like protecting your assets and gives you great tax deductions. But again, consult with your professional so that you can decide which entity is best for you. Because like I said, I started with an LLC, but now I have S Corps and C Corps. So depending on you and your type of business, you may need a different type of entity. So just know that you can ask a professional and they can advise you on what's best for you and your business. Either way, set it up, get it registered with the Secretary of State, because this is the one thing that's really gonna make your business a real business and change the entire trajectory of where your business currently stands and turn it from a side hustle into a legitimate business. The next thing that you need to do is get your EIN, which stands for Employer Identification Number. This is like your business's social security number, and getting this is so quick, easy, and it's absolutely free. Just go to irs.gov, click the button that says apply for an EIN, and you can get your EIN. The next thing that you're going to need to take the side hustle into a real business where you can get lots of funding is to set up a professional address. Now, of course, when you are setting up your business and you registered with the Secretary of State, you may have used your home address or something like that, but I do not recommend that. I recommend that you actually do like a virtual office or get a postal address that has a physical mailing address and use that as your business address. Yes, you can use your home address. This is absolutely okay. However, when we are talking about getting business funding, it's super important to have a physical business address because this will open up the door to get lots of funding for your business, and it's really inexpensive. There are options like Regis, Opus, or even me, New Office. That's NUUOFFICE.com. We literally have a new program where you can get a virtual business office for just a few dollars per month. It's not very expensive. I think we have plans starting at just $50 per month. And this will even allow you not only to have a physical address, we can also accept mail on your behalf. So it truly is your business address. And if you want to get additional services like have conference meeting space or meet clients there, we have an office in Orlando, Florida that you can come and visit and even meet clients there. Again, you can do this with lots of different companies. New Office is just one of the options, but Regis and Opus and iPostal are some other options that you can use that are super inexpensive that will open up the door to setting up your business and having a real physical address. The next thing you're going to need is a professional website. This is really big. Most people know that you need a website. You're probably watching me on the internet right now. My website is noelrandall.com. All you have to do is go to Google Domains or GoDaddy and buy your domain name. You can choose what you want. It's usually very inexpensive, like maybe $10 or $15 per year. And then you get a website which you can make yourself or pay someone on Fiverr or Upwork to build you a website for less than $50. Again, very inexpensive, but it is the key to getting lots of business funding without spending very much money. Once you get the website, you're also going to need a professional phone number. Again, super easy. You can use companies like Freedom Voice, Grasshopper, or Just Call to get a professional phone number. And you'll need a professional email. Once you have the professional domain and the professional website, very easy to create an email address. For example, if you buy the domain ABC Properties, for example, you can get the email that says your name at abcproperties.com, and this will open up funding for you and your business much better than just using a Gmail or a Hotmail email that most companies do not think is legitimate. Again, super inexpensive, and you can get all of these things done in just one day. Okay, now let me get to the next point because this is amazing. Whoa, are you loving this information that I'm sharing? Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We are going to 1 million subscribers and I need your help. And in fact, I am rewarding my subscribers in the process with all of my contests, even giving away cash prizes and cars. So subscribe to this channel, click that little notification bell, and look out for your chances to win cash prizes and a car. Back to this video, to your success. Next thing you need to do is get a business checking account. So many people do not realize how easy it is to get a business checking account. Even if you have bad credit, you can get a business checking account. Now, I recommend using a mid-sized bank. Yes, you can go to Wells Fargo, Bank of America, or Chase Bank, but I do not suggest that for new entrepreneurs. I suggest using a mid-sized bank like Regions Bank, PNC Bank, Ozark, banks that are not large banks with millions and millions of customers, but also not local banks that are only just one location. You really want to use banks that they have multiple locations because they will offer you some services, and a lot of times they have unadvertised programs for entrepreneurs. I literally got my first business checking account with Bank of America or Wells Fargo, but they never offered me any money. But when I got a business checking account with Regions Bank, for example, they immediately offered me a business credit card and a business line of credit. I couldn't believe it. Many times these mid-sized banks have unadvertised programs, especially for entrepreneurs that are minorities, women, or veterans. So use a mid-sized bank and get that business checking account right away. Another option that I truly recommend is an online bank like North One, for example. I literally have a link below. You can set up a North One business checking account really easily. In fact, you can set it up in less than 3 minutes and do the entire thing online. They'll even give you a business debit card that you can literally use all across the world for little to no fees. They also integrate with stuff like QuickBooks, PayPal, Stripe, and many other services to make it really easy for you to run your business. I literally love North One banking, and many of my students are finding that it's a great way to quickly use those business checking account statements to get business funds. The last thing that you're gonna need to really turn that side hustle into a multi-million-dollar business is you're gonna need what's called merchant processing. That's where you're able to accept credit cards. You literally can get this done in a matter of minutes with companies like PayPal, Stripe, QuickBooks, and Square. Those are 4 easy ones that you can set up in a matter of minutes, and you can do the entire thing online. All of those companies will offer you the ability to integrate their services with your checking account. So all of the money that you receive from your credit card statements will automatically transfer into your business checking account. It's super easy to do this, and with just 3 months of those merchant processing statements and those business checking account statements, you can qualify for $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 in business credit, even if your business is just a startup and you haven't been in business for 2 years. I literally have had students and myself that have gotten loans with PayPal, Square, Stripe, and QuickBooks in just a matter of months. It is an easy way to turn that quick side hustle into a legitimate business and get even more funding for your business. Because in many cases with those loans with PayPal, Stripe, Square, you do not have to make any payments. They literally will take a portion of your future sales to pay back those loans. And once they see that you're still doing business and your business is going strong, they will lend you even more money, which will help you grow your business even faster. One of the things that I recommend when you start to get those business funds is to spend that money on marketing, advertising, so that you can grow your business. You really want to show these companies that you are serious about your side hustle and that this is really a real business. This way, they will lend you even more money for your business and your business can grow even further. Additionally, if they give you $10,000, $20,000, for example, don't spend all of it at once. Keep some of that in reserves. So for example, if you get $10,000, make sure that you only spend maybe $7,000 of it so that you have $3,000 of it in case anything goes wrong, and you can use that money to make payments on your other loans. This is a simple way to get your business going, grow the business really fast, and get even more money for your business in a matter of weeks, not years. I have a special offer for you where you can get all 4 of my books, where I teach you all of this and you get these books absolutely free. Go to noellsbookoffer.com and get all of these books. Just cover the shipping. That's Noelle, Noelle with an S, book, BOOK, offer, OFFER. noellsbookoffer.com. Get my Real Estate Millionaire Secret book. Get my Toro Millionaire Secrets book. Get my B&B Millionaire Secrets books. And for business, because this is what we're talking about, that business credit, those business funds, I have Millionaire Business Secrets that goes through all of that stuff that I said in detail with templates, scripts, and even some scripts so you definitely get approved for those business loans. Again, you can get all 4 of these books absolutely free at noellsbookoffer.com. I just want to make sure that you have all of the resources, all of the tools, and all of the knowledge that you need to be successful. This is Noelle, to your success.